Hey, what's going on, guys? It is TemperAlliance, and today in this video we're going to be talking about more about GTA 5. I got some new information that I want to share with you guys, and on this topic it's going to be about missions. So it's still in the single player. I don't know when I'm going to do multiplayer. If there's any information about that coming out, there is none at the moment. But if there is any information coming out about multiplayer, then I'll go through it. But sadly there isn't, or maybe I'll just come up with my own ideas and talk about that. But anyway, we're going to be talking about missions. And if you didn't see my last video, I was talking about, oh crap, I actually don't know what I talked about, but whatever I was talking about, there'll be an annotation on the screen, and you can guys go and check it out. But just to let you guys know, it's in random order, it is not in order, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you want to, you can go back to that video, and then when you're done with that, come back to this video, you know, whatever you feel like doing, and I'm stuttering like mad. But anyway, so if this is your first information video from me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through this, and if I have time at the end, I'm going to put it in my own opinions. I'm going to go through it again first, and then I'm going to go through in my own opinions, and you know, just talk about it until I'm done talking about it, really. So so here it goes. So it's about the missions. So the missions will be based around big heists, and to do them you need equipment like cars, weapons, outfits, etc. After you do that, you then need to pick a crew. The criminals that you pick are based around different skill levels. So basically what that means is some can be bad and some can be good. It really depends on who you pick. The more skilled criminals you pick, the more you have to pay them. You can pick as many criminals that you want. If they are less skilled, then you don't have to pay them much. So basically, if you get a criminal that is really high skilled, then you pretty much need to pay them much. I'm guessing like robbing a bank or something like that. If you pick the same criminals again that has you know, very low skill, it's not in that, but that's what I'm guessing. If you pick the same criminals again, well, that's if they survive, of course. If it was any like murder or something like that, then they obviously won't come back. The more skill level they gain, so that's pretty good. They can choose if they want you to pay them more or the same. So basically what that means is if they get better and better on what they do, they can have the choice for you to either pay them more because they gain skill level and they want more money, or you know, they just leave it and you can get to pay them the same, which is cheap. Well, that's if they're very low skill, like that. The information won't be there if they're all really high skill level. But anyway, you can pick different tactics, like running in or being sneaky. So you have the choice. While you're doing a mission, you can pick between Trevor, Michael, and Franklin, and that's all the information that is there. So I'm going to go through it again in my own opinions, and you know, just talk about it a little bit. So if you do kind of like a mission or something like that, you'll need equipment. So you'll need to go around and get cars, you need to get weapons, you need to get outfits. So I'm pretty much thinking from GTA 4 when they robbed the bank. You know, they had like masks on, they had a car, they had weapons, but it was already planned though before, you know, we actually, before we actually, you know, did the mission. But now, now your mission is to get the equipment. So you need to go around the map, I'm guessing, and get weapons, go to a weapons store, get a car, go to a car store, or get outfits, go to an outfit store. Really, that's pretty much obvious. But or you get to ring some guy and you'll get to you know, get it off of a guy. But anyway, so now you need to get equipment from by yourself. So it's not going to be there for you, it's not going to be automatically there for you, so you need to go around and get them yourself. And you can also pick a crew as well. So even though you can pick in between characters between Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, if you need more people, then you can pick more people, but they're around skill levels. So if you really pick the high kind of skill players, you need to pay them a feck lot of money. So basically, if you rob a bank, and if you rob, like, say, now since it's a bank, we're going to say like $200,000 or something like that. No, I'm just taking a guess. You pretty much need to pay them like half or something like that. That's what I'm guessing. Half, and the more that they're not really that skilled, then you get to keep most of the money because, you know, they're not that skilled, and you get most of the money that you robbed, and you get to give away some of it to your crew. So it's pretty much a choice for yourself. It's either, you know, get a load of money, like just keep all of the money, or try and keep most of the money, I meant to say, not all of it, because you need to pay your crew. But you can either pick either, you know, keeping most of the money or giving like half away. So, you know, it's pretty much a choice. It's pretty up to you. You can pick as many people as you want. I'm guessing, like, I don't think that's really true, but you know, I'm guessing there has to be a maximum. There really has to be, because you can't have exactly like 100 people working for you. You know, that can't happen. But yeah, so they're around different skills. I think that's a really good idea, because, you know, like, you'll get more help, which is, you know, good, because, you know, back in like GTA 4 or San Andreas with the missions, it was a bit hard, and especially when you had to like shoot people and all that. If you're like pretty much like 2v against 5, you know, like it was pretty hard. But now you can get like a crew, which is going to be a lot easier. And, you know, if they die, then they die, and if all of them die, then you're pretty much on your own again, which is kind of a bit suckish. But, you know, if you try to keep them alive, and if they're really high skilled, then, you know, they don't die as much. So, like, if you pick a high skilled person, they'll probably survive through all of it. Like, some of them could die, but if you pick like a low skilled one, I'm guessing they're going to die. I'm guessing all of them are going to die, because, you know, like, the more skilled they are, the longer that they're going to survive. But yeah, and the best one, you can actually pick tactics into doing this. Like, you can either just storming into the places, run and shoot randomly in the air or whatever, and just rob the bank and run out or something like that. Or, you know, you can be sneaky. You can like go around the back or something, just quietly open the door, get someone to, I don't know, like open the door, turn off all the alarms or something like that. Do you know what normal people do in real life when they rob a bank? You know, they, like, some of them just sneak and storm. No, sorry, not sneak and storming. That makes no sense. They just normally storm in and just get all the money, and then they get caught on camera or something like that. I'm guessing you can turn off the cameras. Like, I literally have no idea, you know, what's going to happen. But, you know, this is pretty much a made-up one that I kind of popped into my head, really, because I don't know what kind of mission is going to be there. It's kind of giving you, you know, a choice on what you can do during your missions. And I'm not sure if you can do it through all the missions. I'm guessing only for like a few or something like that. I'm guessing like the game will ask you to go around the map and find these things, like get equipment and then find a crew. I'm guessing it'll tell you to do that. Like, it wouldn't really give you a choice throughout all the missions. I'm guessing for like certain missions, if you really need a crew or something like that, then the game will ask you to go out and get a crew. But I don't think you can do that for every single mission. But it is a really good idea though, because, you know, like I said, you'll get more help. And but the sucky thing is though, that like you have to pay them. Like, in order to like more realistic, like you really need to pay them. And the more sucky thing is, if you get really low skilled people, like if you want to keep most of the money, and if you keep on like picking the worst skilled people ever, then they're going to gain skill, and like I'm guessing most of the time they're going to ask you for more money, because like they're not going to just, you know, leave it off if they gain more skill. Like, if that was you, then you'll be like, give me all your money and all that. But yeah, but some can. It did say that some of them will just leave it, and some of them will ask you for more. But yeah, but if I was doing that mission, if I was doing some missions that got to do with something like that, I'm guessing I would try and do it myself. Like, fuck the crew. I was like, you know, you can piss off. You're like, go find your own money or something like that. Like, but if I had to, then I'll probably go for the worst skilled people ever, so I can keep most of the money. Because when you get most of the money, you can do stuff with it. Because like for GTA 4 and San Andreas, you know, you get a lot of money after doing the campaign. But there's not really much to do with the money, I guess. Because, you know, when I finish the campaign on most GTAs, I just pretty much waste the money on stupid things, and try to get more money just by doing side missions or something like that. But that's a little low pay. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't really do much with the money, but I'll still probably go for the lower skilled people ever, because, you know, I want to keep most of the money, and, you know, they can go piss off. So yeah, but yeah, and as you're doing it, you can pick between Trevor, Michael, and Franklin. It was given this before, like you can choose whoever you want, you know, in between the missions. So if you don't like the person you are, say like Michael, if you don't like Michael, if you don't like being him anymore, you can just switch to Franklin, and you can be him throughout the rest of the mission, or just change to Trevor if you want. But yeah, but they're all different skilled people though. Trevor, Michael, and Franklin, they all have special abilities, so you know, if you don't like his special ability, then you can change. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give this video a like. It's always appreciated when you give this video a like. You know, it makes me happy. And also, leave a comment down below. Do you like this idea? Do you like that, you know, you can get a crew? Do you like that, you know, that you have to pay them the more skilled they are? But anyway, so yeah, and also leave subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. If you want to see my future videos, then click that subscribe button. So yeah, that's actually pretty much it. Once again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.